All right. We're back. Probably got a drink of water first before we start. We're just gonna continue farming some rare fucking weapons, right? We're gonna get the celebrant weapons. I think that's all we have to farm, actually. Could have swore there was one more. I don't know if we can get it this playthrough, but I had Tholier's needle. Tholier. I'll just put it for the next game, right? That's a whole fucking quest. Let's get started. While this launches, I'm gonna get some thing to drink. All right, we're back. Let's fucking go. This fucking sucks. Right, this is like one of the worst farms, if not the worst farm. Put that on. Got those. That. Got some of those. Alright, let's go. Fucking do this. Pop that shit. Dude, waves of gold. So we need the sickle, celebrant sickle, and 2 rib rakes, I believe. So yeah, we're in for a shitty time. Hog. Blocked. It blocked it. Give me the rib rake. Give it to me. And in case you're wondering, 0.5%. Right? That's less than 1%. Okay, we got one of the sickles. I think we have 0 rib rakes. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I just, if I get 1 rib rake, I think I'm done. I don't want to be here all day. I'll put it away later. Like when my thing runs out or whatever. I had like 20 of those garbs earlier. How's she alive? Also, which one is that one? Because I should probably just be targeting her now. And worry about the other ones less. Look at that. Look at that. Got 2 of them. We just need rib rakes, right? Which I don't even know which one of these has it. Which one of you has it? One of you ladies. Okay, you haven't. I think you popped out of the north side. I only need to kill that lady, whatever lady that is, over and over again. The other ones, I have the weapons now. I think it's one of these ladies. Right? Okay, you have it. Standing right next to me. Come on, lady. Come on, just give me that. I want to go into New Game +5. I just want to go into New Game +5 today. Right? As soon as possible. Like I said, I'm not going to be here all day. But I would really like to get this weapon. Why is it always the one with the rib rake that I don't kill? Give me the rib rake. And you know what sucks? We're gonna have to farm those again. If we ever get that as a chance playthrough, right? Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? Why am I doing this? Come on. I can shoot the beam. Get carried away a little bit. Okay. Neither of you have it. You have it, and neither of you have it, I think. I think there's only 2 ladies that have it. You know, to add insult to injury. It's gonna take a very, very long time. Like I said, we'll move on. We get one, we'll move on, because I could just get the other one. Fucking never, I guess. I mean, we probably have more luck doing a brand new playthrough and farming every weapon if we already had this weapon on a file. Does that make any sense, right? Like, let's say we happen to get both Celebrant Sickles, or, rib rakes. You could probably get every other weapon quicker than getting this, probably. Let's see. Maybe the game will prove me wrong right now. What did I miss? Okay, you have the cleaver. I have 2 of those. 3 of those now. Seek forsaken depths. Yo, how's it going, Night Shadow? Yeah, we're still cursed, all right? Whatever. We already were touched by the three fingers. I don't think we need to be touched again. Now we gotta seek something worse than that. It's a rare fucking drop. Among other rare drops, unfortunately. I can't even, like, specifically farm that one. How many of these do I have? I have one left. Fuck, and then I'm gonna have to farm more of those. Should I go around and, like, hit all the ladies and see which ones have the rib rake? See what my best... I know there's 2 here, but maybe I can increase my odds. Maybe there's, like, 3 somewhere. Maybe there is another. I mean, that lady doesn't drop the skull, right? I mean, like, I only get 1 skull per playthrough, I think. If they do drop the skull, then, damn, that's crazy. You can actually get a skull, and I just haven't gotten one. As a drop. I don't think so, though. We're gonna have, like, 999 human bone shards, though. Probably. Okay, rib rake. Shit, I didn't get to see anything else. What about you ladies? What do you guys have? No, not rib rake. Yeah, I think there's just 2 rib rake ladies. That's not cool. How do we do this? I'm gonna wait till it runs out, then I'm gonna look up a video and see if anybody has any better advice for only this specific drop. Because as far as I know, this is the best celebrant farming spot. But if we're just farming one specific weapon, maybe there's a better farming spot. That spot's good for all 3 weapons. 3 weapons that drop. Clearly not the rib rake, though. We haven't gotten a single one. And yet we've gotten 3 cleavers. Come on. Come on. What the fuck? Alright. Let me look this up. See if it's different. If it's any different from the method I'm doing. Alright, he's under the hill. Or is that the little area that I was at? Alright, she has a cleaver. None of the first ladies have it. I don't know why he's killing the first 3 ladies for. Alright, that lady has a cleaver. She has a sickle. I'm pretty sure the only ones that drop it specifically are the ones that are wielding it. Do they shoot out, like, blood stuff or something? Did he get the drop? He got it? I doubt it's like his first try, but it's interesting that he got it in the video. So fucking late, dude. What lady was it? One of these ladies. Okay. There's more sickles than rib rakes. I just watched that. All right, one more video. We'll get right to it. Trying to see if there's any difference, because they're all the same so far, which is not good, because that means we're doing the best method and it sucks. All right, the furthest left lady, and I think the furthest right lady. Sucks because they're far apart. Fucking A, dude. All right, let's do this more, right? And we're about to run out of gold horn or silver horn tenders, so that's not good. All right, so it's like this lady, I think, and then like the furthest lady out there. What the fuck? Dude, look at that lady. She was flying, dude. She was flying, bro. You drop anything? She should have. She fucking got knocked into the sky, dude. Never seen that in this game. I've seen that in Dark Souls too. Maybe I'm cheating, right? Maybe I have like some kind of cheat engine on for Souls that I'm not aware of. It knocks people flying like that. Give me one, dude. Just give me one, please. I'll farm the other one next year. Give me the one. If I get all these, by the way, or if I get one, I have every weapon in the game at least once. 2 on hill, 1 up the hill, wheels rake. I gotta go up the hill too? Damn it. You think it's more worth it to go up the hill and hit that lady? Time-wise? What the hell am I doing? Alright, she doesn't have it. He doesn't have it. The dog doesn't have it. It's that lady. Okay. It'd be so nice, lady. Okay, so she is just straight up there. I'm gonna do that just because that is 3 kills at least, and it'll probably be less boring. What a shit farm, by the way. Like, I got 3 cleavers. Two sickles and 0 rakes. Where was that? Oh, she's like up the hill a little bit. Oh, she's right there in the last one. Took me 2 hours to get one. Fuck me, bro. To get 1 rib rake? That's crazy. I'm not gonna lie. This is probably my over the hour mark for me in this area because I've already been here. I've already been here before farming it, farming the cleaver and the sickles. I think I got the cleavers first, then the sickles. I got the last sickle right now, actually. Got another cleaver. Not that I needed it. Alright, fucking lady. Get off me. On 250 discovery. I think that's where I'm at. I think. Is that with the fucking silver horn tender? Cause mine just ran out, which means I'm kind of fucked now unless I want to go get more of them. I have 99 arcane and a silver scarab, and that's it. Don't have any feet. Got any legs, and I don't have the silver horn tender anymore. Just ran out. And you'd think like you'd have a better drop rate in New Game Plus fucking 4 or something, but game just does not give a shit. That'd be nice, right? They should do that. Just increase the drop rate. They already increase everything else. Tender, silver helm, and scarab. Silver helm. Is that the arcane one? Is that what you're talking about? Or is there a specific one? I know there are some scarab helmets. I don't know if that's what you're talking about. I think silver mask. Is that the one you're talking about? Probably. It'd be nice if you can go like above 99 arcane. I don't think it does though. I'm having fun. Shut up. Okay. Yes. Okay. Okay. Just checking. Yeah. I'm already at the 99. So I think I'm just screwed at this point. Might take me also 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Who knows? I won't do this for more than an hour though. I'll do this for an hour. If I don't get it, we're starting New Game Plus 5. Because I don't want to be here all fucking day. And I also don't want to go back and get silver horns. Although I probably have to anyway. You know what? No, I don't. Because I don't need to farm anything anymore. I just need these fucking weapons. Everything that I'm missing is a guaranteed drop or a guaranteed item. Lady's having too much fun, bro. Come on, dude. Wild. You guys don't have the rake. Don't even drop anything either. Drop shit. Place reminds me a little bit of what's that? Undead, not Undead Burg. Dark Souls 3 area. Right, like these ladies would fit right in there. Tell you what, man, FromSoft has a lot of consistency with like their designs. Or if they want to make something that looks like it's from another game, they do a damn good job at it. Oh, another fucking cleaver. No way, dude. Man, that's 4 cleavers. About 30 minutes in the farming. Come on, come on. Yes! Yes! Alright. That was shitty. But now we can go on to New Game Plus 5. Thank. Praise the Lords. Praise the Lords. Did I not kill this guy? Did I just feel bad for him this playthrough or what? We didn't kill all the bosses this playthrough. We kind of just fucked around a lot. I don't know. Do I feel bad for him? Do I want to kill him? I think we could leave him alone. There's one thing I want to get, though. What's the fastest farm? Probably right here. Oh, we haven't even been down here, dude. What am I doing? Oh, no, we have. All right, I want to get some bird feet real quick. GG, yes, dude, yes. We're gonna fucking go into New Game Plus 5. And, I mean, we're just gonna do the same thing we did kind of with this playthrough. We're just fucking gonna go around casually using some bullshit. Oh, what the dog doing? What's going on, man? We're gonna do some pairing. And fucking, try to stagger things. I know it's like New Game Plus 5, so we probably won't get very many staggers. It's probably gonna be really difficult. I'll probably get annoyed. It's gonna force me to learn the game a little, probably. But now we... What? Wait, what? Are you fucking kidding me? Damn, Wave of Gold doesn't work for that? Oh my god. Oh my god. I did not know that. That actually sucks. Well, I mean, we have a bow. Does it work for this? No, it doesn't even work for this very well. Alright, well. Man. So I wanted to get some blood boil stuff for my playthrough. Take it off. The blood boil stuff and a couple of gold, quite a bit of gold feet, just so I can get some extra runes when I kill some bosses. Damn, I hit him in the air. I've never done that. I have never done that. You know what, though? For New Game Plus 5, I might focus less on the rune drop and focus just on having a broken-ass build. Because last playthrough, I always had, like, the gold horn tender. And I was kind of focused on getting a bunch of runes. But, I mean, if we're just going to go through all the way to New Game Plus 7, I probably should just stop giving a shit. We're already high enough level anyway. Like, everything's practically maxed for the build that we're using, unless we want to go into another build and we just kind of reorganize the build. We never need to wear this thing unless we need something specifically. Dragon grease. That's the other thing that I wanted to get, right? This shit. Where do you get those? Sharp gravel stones. Sharp gravel stone. Yes. Show me real life ones. 4% chance drop from putrid flesh. The fuck are those? Of course. The fucking things out there in Jagged Peak. Of course it would drop it. Yeah, we're not gonna farm it. I mean, we do pick some of it up, right? How many do we have right now? We have 4. Then we'll probably get more. Good for dragons. New game +6, the highest I've been. I think if you go one more, that's where it caps. So I mean, if you take it to new game +7, you're at the peakest, right? It doesn't go any higher than that. No higher difficulty. Holy shit, we don't need that many. Matter of fact, we don't even need that many. Oh, we have a shitload of them. All right, let's just go to new game plus. We do it from here, or do we have to be at the round table? Round table. All right, so. Oh, also, does this shit carry over? Are we gonna be all burnt and shit? Let me look that up real quick. I don't think so, right? It doesn't carry over. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say that wouldn't make a lot of sense, story-wise. Right? Melina just instantly kills us when we start playing. Journey 6, new game +5. Let's fucking go. ESP. Hi, ESP.
Tell a story.
WSP. What? ESP, WSP? Easy peasy. All right, for those that are confused about why I'm talking, I have triple streaming now. I know. Amazing, right? So hopefully that works out pretty well. But yeah, we're trying to do multi-streaming. And actually it dropped on Twitch yesterday, but it didn't drop on the other platform that shall not be mentioned. So that's interesting. Found that to be really interesting. Okay, wait, I have to go. See you later. Later. Alright, time to get our parry practice in on this asshole. Of course, it's kind of not fair because we have, like, the best parry in the game. You know, Golden Parry might actually be better against Melania. Because then you could parry her at a distance when she's doing all that bullshit movement. And there's a certain move of hers that I just can't parry. So maybe with Golden Parry I can do it. Yeah, we really need Royal Knight's Resolve for this fight. We need it, dude. We need that extra damage. Come on, give it to me, dude. I want to do like 1,000,000 damage to you right now. Oh shit, I'm dead. Alright, hardest boss ever. Whee! The last playthrough we did a few of these bosses just pairing, and I will not do that again for Margit, for example. Fuck that. That shit sucked. I did learn that you cannot parry Godrick. Right? Google lied to me, or the AI. Google's AI lied to me. Telling me I could parry Godfrey and Godrick. Don't trust AI. Let's put away our let's put away our cleaver. Or I mean our rib rake. Can't trust AI. Trying to take over the world. Never know. Yeah, let's go kill this guy for fun, right? We're already here. Why shouldn't we kill this guy? Try parry my cockrick. Parry. Is that like the soldier of Godrick or something? Soldier of Cockrick. The new final boss of Elden Ring. Oh shit, these guys do not get one shot. We're gonna die here if we pick up this 1.2k. Alright, we don't need a seal. Just straight to the boss. I think this guy's weak to cold as well. I know he's weak to fire. How did we kill him last time? Did we even kill him last time? I think we did. We just called it a day and killed. Just killed like random bosses. Okay, two-handed, charged. I mean, we have wild strikes on this bitch. Which is crazy broken, right? So we'll just wild strike him. Not even fair. It's not even gonna be fair. One of the most broken weapons in the game right here, baby. Not even two-handing it either. Am I? I am. Not that that matters. Not that that matters for the weapon skill. Easy. Easy boss. In life. Tree Sentinel, you're next. Piece of shit. We're gonna parry you though. Okay, feels good. You know, it doesn't feel good though when you parry him. How fucking useless the parry is. Like you can't get a critical on him. So like we're gonna resort to using this weapon after we get a fucking critical, or after we get a parry. Sorry. So it's kind of like, what's the point? Point, my dude. I really liked the last playthrough we did because I was using a lot of greases, and I normally don't. I just always had the right tool for the job, pretty much. Oh, where are you going, bro? I'm right here. Okay. There we go. Ooh. Fucking stagger to stagger. Oh, I hate that. Agheel. Let's go kill Agheel. You know, it's actually crazy. We also didn't get blood loss in that fight. But we did get the frost, so. But we can't even level him. So, yeah. So we meet that lady. Let's just kill Agheel, though. Let's do that. The last playthrough, we used this playthrough. Where did it get? Just too good. Alright, you get this shit, put some dragon grease on it, and then you let the weapon do the magic. Use the cheap stuff. Okay. Look at the damage, dude. Just wait till our sword hits him as well. Alright. Dead. Dead, bro. Get out of my face. Oh, you know what we need to do? We need to go kill Yura. So we need a Nagakiba. Right? I only got one across fucking 5 playthroughs. Right, so let's go get our second one. We'll kill Yura. He's been he was a good man, I think. But he must die. We got the glaive, we got the scythe. Got everything, dude. Just need one more rib rake, which I'm probably not gonna bother farming. That's just insane, dude. Oh, go, buddy. Oh, you can't parry that. Okay. Actually, I can, technically, because it's like a magic projectile. So I actually did parry it. Kill patches too, real quick. We're already here, so. We don't even need Melina, dude. We're gonna beat the whole game without Melina. We're no simp. Don't need Melina, dude. All my homies hate Melina. What does she do wrong, huh? What'd she ever do to you, bro? Oh, bitch. Really? That takes all my endurance. Holy shit, dude. What the fuck? What the hell is that? Fucking barfing in my face? Dude, that's insane. I didn't know that. Kick takes all your endurance. Oh, shit. Damn, that is delayed. No! I died to patches! Alright. That's it. Thanks for watching. To use Godrick's Great Rune or Morgoth's Great Rune for this playthrough. We use Morgoth's because our stats look like this. So 5 into any of these stats isn't doing us any favor. Unless we want to use intelligence, but at that point, just fucking respec, you know? You know, I do want to do a Caria and Slicer playthrough, but I know that that's like easy mode. But still, I mean, it'd be fun. It'd be really fun. He ain't going like that. Come on, bro. Imagine I lose my 1 million to this guy. What? Okay. There we go, you fucking dick. I wonder if I could have killed him with, I wonder if I could have killed him with Royal Knight's Resolve. Oh, I know what we forgot last playthrough, the Thorn Whips. That's from the Fire Knight Prelate. Whatever, we'll pick it up when we get there. Alright, we'll pick it up. Fuck off. You let me parry you. Yeah, the Thorn Whip. Let me write that down so I don't forget. Thorn Whip. Whip, right? We got the sickle. We don't need the Celebrant sickle anymore. Still need 1 rib rake though. Yes. Technically. Just so we have pairs. On you bastard. Dude's just rolling. It only takes all your endurance if you parry or block with the shield. Oh, interesting. So if you're just standing around, it doesn't do that shit? Just a weak move. Just works to knock people off like ledges. Alright, Nagakiba out of the way, dude. Nagakiba number 2. Secured. The odds that we will ever do a dual Nagakiba is probably 0. I did not like dual Uchigatana moveset. Even if the dual Nagakiba has more reach, I probably still won't like it. Just doesn't sound like a good time. Oh, that shit away. Sounds like an awful time. And I ain't here for it. It wasn't a bad playthrough, the dual Uchis. It just wasn't that fun, since the focus was mostly jumping attacks. Now the Twin Blade, on the other hand, holy shit, that was one of the most fun playthroughs that I've done. Which is why we still have Lita's clothes right here. So we might just grab that Godskin weapon and then do it. All of this, yet no dual Claimant's harpoons. We have the Claimant's harpoon. Well, I mean, I do have 2 of them. But if I did a playthrough with those, it'd be from a fresh game, because I mean you can get them kind of early. Just got to kill those fucking roly-poly stabbers. It's not a bad idea though, right? Claimant's harpoon. Got like int and it's a tri-stat weapon, so it'll probably be good in like really high levels. Maybe. Weapons like that usually are. Go! Buff! Buff! Alright, didn't we kill this guy like this last time? No, I think we parried him. I think we actually parried him to death. We'll just beat him to easy mode. Much quicker. Claiming our heart to beat early. Won't stop me, buddy. Won't stop me. I mean, if we got to do a celebrant build, I will go to that area and farm one in a new playthrough. Just because it's possible early on. Will I like it? Probably not, since I just had a shit time. But the good thing is when I do a celebrant playthrough, we can use any celebrant weapons. So I'll probably just farm one and then use the skull. The skull you just pick up right there. So in that way we'll have like 2 celebrant weapons we can use for the playthrough. I mean, if I get really lucky and I get 2, then fuck it, I'll use 3 celebrant weapons, but the odds of that and not very likely, right? And we could like break off and refarm it in a playthrough, but the odds are 6-7. Yeah, sounds about right. Got about 6-7 odds for that to happen. Good day, sir.
Have you a sir? But you, I can play turning root to 80. You need to the foot. Then it summoned me.
Can't refuse her, huh?
Treat him with.
Make it. No, let's keep it nightfall.
Shall I turn? Let my hand.
Can't level. Go. Your camera fell, and now we can't see you. What? What do you mean? I can see it. I made you look. What the hell? You son of a bitch, you made me look at my stream. Bro, I'm looking at it all the time, bro. All I look at. I don't even look at the game. I actually play blind. Oh shit, get off me, bitch. I'm just so vain that I just look at myself, dude. No, I have to check every once in a while because like yesterday it fucking dropped. It dropped when I was doing the Silverhorn tender farm. It fucking tripped me out, but it was just Twitch. So that's good. That's good news. That means that dual streaming, triple streaming, quad streaming if you count the YouTube short is working as intended. Should I be doing a different build that I've already used, but not this one? Right, like I'm doing this one because it's quick and just too good. But also it's quick and too good. Like we're gonna melt everything. When the quintuple stream, dude, if I could get more streams on at the same time, I would. I don't know how to do that. Like I just learned how to do a triple stream, and pretty much that automatically leads to a quadruple stream just because. What the fuck? Where's my parry? What the hell's going on? What the fuck is going? Yo, can you parry? Dude, this is stupid. There we go, you fucking dick. Ah, come on. Yo, get the fuck off me. All right, let's go. Get out, get away. This bitch. How did that not parry, dude? And that's the thing with like golden parry, you know that shit like that will parry. And with these kind of parries, it's not guaranteed. Because you have to be like kind of close. You know what I mean? You gotta be kind of close to parry. You know, obviously right time, right place. Golden parry is just like, just get it at the right time, general direction, and it'll work. I've seen it. Seen it done. Go kill the Bloodhound. Oh, you know what we could kill real quick? Right here. This boss. I think he's weak to lightning. Can't remember. My list out. Just bring out the list. There we go. Leave Selin behind bars. Did you know? Did you know? I didn't. Truth. Truth, damn it. Yeah, I tried multi-streaming before with the I think it was a different plugin. And it wouldn't let me. It was like too much resources on the video card. So I don't know what happened. If it's like a new plugin that I'm using. I think it's the same one. I just think maybe they updated something. Because it's working perfectly fine and I haven't done any upgrades to my computer. But I have tried dual streaming this way. That was before using Restream. So right now what we're doing is it's going into Restream. And then there's a second stream going into YouTube. So if there was like another Restream that I could do, maybe I could, right? Maybe I could just make another free account. I think you could actually do that. I think I saw that you could do that. So you'd be able to do like quad streaming in that manner, in that capacity. I'll think about it. I don't know where I would stream anyway, though. Like, there's a few other platforms out there, but I don't really know. See how fast you'll die. Okay, yeah, 2 hits. Effective. We'll kill most of the bosses. We're not gonna kill all of them though. We're not doing 207 on this playthrough. You cannot parry this next Knight Rider. He has a flail. This build right here, though, like if I had to recommend a build for everybody, like a general build that's just really good, it'd be this one. Go get that flamberge, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Castle Redmane. You could start with any weapon really early on, but this one I think is specifically good for it because of the fact that it has bleed. It's a great sword, and you're gonna attack really quick with or you know, pretty quick with Stormblade. It hits everything, so you're gonna be taking care of like all those annoying pesky flying enemies. Dragons, I mean, you just saw what happened to that other dragon. It was a fucking joke. And that's how most dragon fights are, because you could actually hit their face consistently, which is their weak spot. I mean, look at that, right? We don't have to worry about this dude hitting us when he's like passing by, doing a little drive-by or whatever the fuck. We could just hit him. And then if you hit with the sword itself, fuck, look at that damage. Holy shit. It's like double the damage. Nah, Claymore's better. You think the Claymore's better? You don't like bleed. That's why I'm not taking your opinion seriously, right? Right, what the dog doing? I can't. It's earlier and has a poke. You know what? As much as I don't like the poke, it is very, very, very useful when it's useful. But maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. But you're not going to be really using it for that. You're mostly just going to be using it for Stormblade. That make any sense? And since you're using a slash, you're not really benefiting from the poke. And what's the point of the poke when you have Stormblade? Come on, Dick. Are you serious? Yeah, I missed like 3 times. Oh shit, the bat! Ah! Right, let's go, let's go, let's go. It's good for the versatility, but besides that, I don't think it's really... I don't think it's worth it. I'd rather have bleed so that when I do hit with Stormblade, like, and my weapon, I have bleed buildup happening as well. You know what I mean? But I mean, you could use the Claymore to get this weapon though, for sure. Or just in general, like you could just use the Claymore, make your way to it, to this weapon, and then yeah, doesn't matter. I hate having like 3 weapons on. That's why I'm only doing 2. Just gets annoying. Juggle everything. So I think I didn't use Stormblade on the Consort Radon fight my first time using this build, because it does take a little bit of time to recover. But now that I learned the fight a lot better, it was still really good. It was actually better than my first impression of it in that fight. So I think this is like an S tier build. It's not as broken as, like, you know, the Bandit Curve Sword or the Twin Blade. But it's just so good all around that it's gonna do the work. Also, it can stagger. I mean, you know. I don't know if we'll see much of those in this playthrough, but it can stagger. Yo, what's it going? X256? XX256? How do you say that? Also, I think the Claymore is stronger on every infusion. Oh, probably. Yeah, no, that's probably true. I mean, that's kind of the trade-off with a lot of bleed weapons. They have slightly less AR. But you probably do get that. You know what's actually crazy though? The Stormblade is completely based on the stat. Completely, like 100%. I thought it was like the weapon in the stat, but when I tried it on this weapon and then I tried it on the Nagakiba, they have a very different attack rating. And they did the exact same damage with just the beam part, right? Obviously not when the weapon hit too, but with the beam part. So the weapon's beam is just 100% based on dex. Doesn't matter what affinity you pick either, at least from the testing that I did. It's just, I mean, you can go heavy, but as long as you have 99 dex, it doesn't matter. Right? Right now I think we're quality because it's the most damage I can get out of my weapon, but we have 99 dex. Why the parentheses slightly less? You think it's a lot more? I doubt it. Plus, you gotta factor in bleed, bro. You gotta factor in bleed, right? Because if we wanted to, you can pop on Lord of Blood's Exaltation. Hell, we can just do bleed affinity. I mean, obviously, it's probably not a good idea because of what I was just talking about dex. Like for a first playthrough, right? Doesn't make a lot of sense. For a first playthrough, you're gonna want to play dex. You're not going to have the stat spread to do fucking max dex and bullshit unless you're like farming souls everywhere. Runes. But this is one of the top great swords. For that reason, for the blood, and ironically, one of the bottom ranked ones is the forked one for a lot of people, but it also has bleed. So pretty much every great sword without bleed technically is worse. Bleed is so much better in New Game Plus and beyond. Oops. Damn, look at that damage. I don't even know what you're doing, bro. Like, what kind of swing was that? Can't parry that. It's a jump attack, you son of a bitch. Well, we killed him. Anything else worth killing? Go. Go kill a tree. Kill a tree. Oh, there's a lot of trees. Don't worry about that tree right now. Let's go to the main boss of the game. Final boss. Dick, man. Slightly less. Why do you keep saying slightly less, bro? What the slightly less? What are the difference in numbers, bro? Give me like an equivalent build, stat wise. Go ahead, I'm waiting. It's gonna be slightly less, and then, like I said, you're not factoring in that bleed ability. That chicken leg. Think chicken leg and pickaxe? No, there's no fucking way, bro. Lamberge being the pickaxe. Okay, chicken leg is broken because it has the potential to bleed as well. Even if you don't, actually. I think I heard under like Faith it's really good too. Unless they nerfed it. I heard it was like insanely damaging. But for bleed specifically though, like you're getting huge chunks of damage every time you bleed, which is like every heavy attack. What are we doing? I like parrying this. Ah, you fucking dick. He attacks so fast that I can't Royal Knight's Resolve. Like before he hits me. By the way, you sure you're using your right lion head for Stormblade? You could use both of them, right? You can use either. Oh, I can't show you. And I think they both do close to the same amount of damage buff. Okay. See what I mean by you have to be specifically standing in a spot to parry? Where's the fucking... Yeah, there it is. Divine Invocation heightens intensity of a storm. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, what is the difference? I think one's like more, but I think it fucks you more. Let me look at that up. Divine Beast Helm. Look at the difference, right? Not to be confused with Divine Beast Head. I don't know which one we're wearing. We're wearing one or the other. So one of them reduces the flask by 9%, and it grants 3 strength and dex. That's what we're using, right? It also does a 4% increase to all spells and skills, so that's what we're getting. I think this is the one we're using. The other one does 7%. Oh, so it's actually more damage. But then it reduces the effect of flasks by 11%. What's the difference? 11 to 9? I mean, that's a pretty good boost of damage if we use this instead, right? It looks so stupid, though. But I'll take the damage. All right. Let's swap it, right? It's the Divine Beast Head. We're using the Divine Beast Helm. And I usually opt for the helm just because it has less requirements. It's lighter. But I don't think we care about that in this playthrough. We're fucking stacked stat-wise. There it is. Look how silly this looks, dude. It looked cool before, right? Now it just looks stupid. But we can wear it. And we get our max damage out of our skills, so we'll wear the silly shit, I guess. Four versus 10%. That was 7. What did I just say? I just read them. Was it 10? I mean, it's better either way. It's just heavier, right? And we get buffed. I mean, we get nerfed on our healing a little bit more, but that's fine. I mean, we're wearing Rakshasa sets, so at this point, I might even go just straight DPS. Why did I warp back? I might even go straight DPS and use the Crimson tier just to get through this playthrough quickly. It just depends how much fun I want to have. Cause I like to parry. kind of fun. Probably one of the more fun things to do. Only rivaled by getting staggers, which I'm not going to get very many of. I need to remember that the battle hammer is time sensitive. We need to get that before we kill Malekith? Yeah, before we kill Malekith. I think we parried this guy last time. We're just gonna murder his. Oh, eat at him. What the hell's wrong with my allergies? I literally went outside for like 2 minutes. Dude is weak to bleed and rot. I guess if you wanted to waste rot on this guy. Yeah. So another thing we need to do is pick up the large club. Go grab that real quick before I forget. You know what? What, bro? What is it? What is it this time? What is it this time? You know, and I think it's like by the Spirit Spring. I want to say it's like over here somewhere. We'll just set that up, right? Did I grab this grace already? Yeah, I did. All right, let's go there real quick. Grab that. You already did this build. You shouldn't do it anymore. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing builds that I've already done. That way I can save. I can save the good builds for later, and I get like, what is that called? I get like a second impression about the builds, right? To see how good they are. But you're right. I did use this a lot during the last one, New Game Plus 4. I also have this bleed one with the Nagakiba. I use that one a little bit. I think I used this one a lot during New Game Plus 3, the Occult Morningstar. That's actually how I beat Radon. This we just used for the Greybirds. We did use this for a playthrough, which was fucking awesome. We also did a playthrough with exactly this weapon in Ash, just not Cold Affinity. We did this weapon with the Lance, with Roar, I think it was Braggart's Roar. We did this one. I actually have used this one a few times. Again, I don't like this weapon that much. I know it's like a shield poke type thing, but I just don't. I don't know that I like it. All right, let's bring it back out. You got to build for the Rivers of Blood. I haven't done Rivers of Blood because I would need to do like a New Game Plus build for that because you get it so late in the game. But if I did, it would look pretty much like this. Nagakiba. Oh yeah, Nagakiba for sure. So Nagakiba is this is a Nagakiba right here. Watch. I'll play it a little bit just so you can see it. What's the difference? We got this, and then we're not using skill, so we use 200 Sword Talisman. Naginata is only good if you're dual wielding. I've heard about that. I heard that it's like really good for what's it, PvP? Maybe it's good for PvE, I don't know, right? But yeah, I tried using it as like a behind the shield poke thing. I hated the guard counter. It struggles against armored enemies because it just bounces off of them. What else? I don't know. There's just a lot of downsides to it, and I'm sure the range is like all nice and shit, but for PvE it doesn't matter that much. I've never felt like range, unless it's like the Morning Star against the Night Riders, right? Specifically, like stuff like that. I never feel like it matters that much. I mean, we did Venomous Fang, and there's not a lot of range there, and that was one of the easiest playthroughs ever. Dude, where is this fucking club? Club? Hello? It's out here somewhere. I know that for sure. There it is. Alright. Go kill some bosses with this build. Right? We'll kill, Godrick. I got the Rivers of Blood with no new game plus. It's good. It's good, but if you got the Nagakiba, I mean, you got the best weapon in the game. All you got to do is just set it up kind of the way I do. But Rivers of Blood's pretty good too. It's just less versatile, right? Because with this, like, let's say, I mean, you're always going to have bleed damage because you could just seppuku anytime. So for the only difference you would do for Rivers of Blood and the Nagakiba is instead of using like the two-handed sword talisman, you would rock the Jar Shard, because you're going to be using the skill pretty much non-stop. So you'd do the same build right here, but instead of this, you'd use this for the Rivers of Blood. Does that make any sense? You got the White Mask too. Yeah, you're gonna want Lord of Blood's Exaltation, the White Mask. Same setup, pretty much. And for this one, you go with the two-handed sword talisman because you're not going to be using a weapon skill. You're just using the regular moveset, which is fine because you're going to be hitting anyway. I'm sure the Rivers of Blood is better for like flying enemies than this is, but this isn't bad. You know what I mean? I mean, just look at this range. It's fucking crazy. It's also got a pierce attack, so if you fight dragons, you got a pierce attack that's going to be really powerful. Jesus Christ, dude. I take a lot of damage here. Alright, fuck right off, bro. I need the shard and the Rotten Wingsword Insignia. You could just use the Wingsword Insignia and Millicent's Prosthesis. I recommend that combo for the first game. But if you really, 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 really want the Wingsword Insignia, oh, she's gonna abduct me. The Rotten Wingsword Insignia. Then in the DLC you can use the lacerating fucking it's that running talisman, right? You can use that. Oh, but it doesn't really work too well for Rivers of Blood because you're using a skill. Yeah, you pretty much want Millicent's Prosthesis and the Wingsword Insignia for your first playthrough for that build. If you're doing like this build, you can get away with using like instead of this, you can probably use, where the fuck is it? I don't have it. But it's the talisman you get from Lita, right? You just have to run a lot. Got the Winged Sword, Millicent's Prosthesis, Lord of Blood's Exaltation, and Triple Talisman so far. Yeah, that's good enough. All you need is really the Alexander Jar Shard then for your first playthrough, and then you're done with your build. It's up to you if you want to use Rakshasas. You lose defense. I think defense is better, unless you can like melt the boss. I think defense is better. It matters a lot in this game. Like this number right here, where it says like 20, 21, 17, 19 for physical and all that. Think of that as a percentage, because that's what it is. It's a percentage. So if you can get that up to like 50%, you're doubling your health versus like Rakshasa set.
Be proud.
Right? Like it's effective health. That's how it works. So just pretend that my health bar, if I put on like the Tree Sentinel set right now instead of the of Rakshasas, sorry, I pretty much have twice the health. Especially Godfrey and Mark. I was melting bosses with the Naira Kiba, especially Godfrey and Margit. Oh yeah, the first bosses are gonna fucking melt. Not only that, but HP is even more important than defense. You know what? What the dog doing? I think there's like a perfect balance at some point. When you're leveling, I think like once you get to 40 vigor, you should focus on endurance and trying to get tankier, and then go back to health. Like you're right, but I think you kind of have to balance them out. Because I've done it before where I focus too much on getting to 60 vigor, and then I'm like running around kind of half naked, and I still die almost as fast because after 40 you get less health. You know, obviously it goes down from 40 to 60. But your defense keeps going up at that same percentage or whatever, right? So like going from 10% to 20% is huge, because that's double the HP now that you have, even if you have the same HP stat. So going from, you know, from 5% to 10% is double the HP if you had only 5% armor defense or whatever. So it definitely depends. But yes, HP, I think vigor is one of the more important stats. Probably the first thing you should level as you're getting stuff, and then try to get your poise and your armor second. And then you'll pretty much stay alive the whole time. But I mean, you're gonna be melting trying to get to level 200. So I've been doing Bird Rune farm. That's like the perfect level around there, like where you're beating the game. So if you go on my YouTube channel, you'll see my playthroughs. I usually end up, with the exception of like the first few were like at 203. The later playthroughs, using the bird feet and the goldhorn tenders optimally, I get to about 223. Up to the highest I think was like 227. But usually 223 to 225. And I mean, that's without really farming, if that makes any sense. So once you get to like about that level, you're pretty much done with most builds. It stopped working after you're doing the Dragon Rune farm, but it stopped working after 2 tries. Yeah, you gotta be quick on that one. You can keep doing it forever. It's kind of annoying. Is this like a second playthrough, a different playthrough, or is this your first playthrough? I guess we'll kill a few bosses here too. Dude, this weapon makes the Uchikatanas look like shit. Like, I just finished editing the dual wield Uchikatana, which comes out this Saturday. I mean, this Friday, guys. So check that out on my YouTube. And it's going to be abridged, so it's not going to be like the full playthrough like my other videos. I decided to try something new. It's going to be Gonna be like the 207 bosses. A couple of them were omitted. Okay. It was like a movie, dude. I cut him in half, and then like his body split in half after he stood up. Saw that shit? Anyway, so it's gonna be up this Friday, and it's gonna be about 2.5 hours, but it's like everything, right? Just all the bosses and kind of go through it real quick. I'll eventually release the full playthrough of the Uchigatana, but that won't be out till like next year. Everything looks shit if you're using Narakiba. Everything looks shit if you're using Narakiba. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. I mean, the twin blades are fucking my favorite weapon right now, I think. I didn't think they would be as good as they were. That was like too sick, dude. And honestly, I'm not the biggest fan of the Narakiba, but I think it's really good. I think it's a really good weapon. I don't think it's the best weapon. I think it's just really fucking good. So I don't want to like I want to say it's the best. I think it's the best katana 100% though. No question. Better than Moonveil. I mean, the Moonveil's cool, but I think this is better. It's more versatile. Bleed or no bleed, right? I think it's still a better build. Where are we going? Why am I going this way? I'm level 112 right now. Okay, that's still kind of early. Still kind of early. And you already got Rivers of Blood. This is the best katana in general. Yeah, I agree. Agreed. That's crazy. 112. I don't even think I'm in the snowfields at level 112. I'm in the mountaintop of giants. Oh, I was doing the direct. Oh, sorry. Technically my fourth because I started over again to remake my build. Oh, okay. I missed that part. Okay. Got it. Got it. That makes sense. So I'll recommend what I did for myself. And that is to learn an all-boss path. Because you might like it. I really like it. Like, that's one of my favorite things to do, which is why I do it all the time. The all bosses run. Right? All 207 bosses as fast as I can. It's just fun. Like you kill all the bosses, right? And you get to learn all their movesets because you're constantly killing them all the time. And then you kind of learn how to optimize your build based on where you're at. Right? So if I was playing right now, I don't think I would be 112 in the snowfields. It sounds like there's a lot of bosses that you've probably skipped over. Or maybe you're just the route setup, right? It's probably just very different. You're allowed to shoot down the balloons. It's my strat. You son of a bitch. Didn't you tell me about that? And that's why I have to ban you, dude. How dare you? How dare you backseat game me, bro? Hate that. No, I actually don't mind. I actually don't mind backseat gaming. I think for first playthroughs, it's annoying. You know what I mean? Like, if you're trying to do a first playthrough and somebody's, like, backseating you. But if you're already, like... You've been playing this game as long as I have and you don't know a strat, I don't think there's a problem. Especially for these types of games. It's like, that's kind of the appeal of Soul games. At least when they started, it was all about word of mouth. And, right, leaving messages for each other. Are they a trick? Are they not a trick? Right? Try finger, split hole. So I still think that's good. You know what I mean? I'm rune farming right now, though, so I can level up. That's good. I mean, as long as you you get your stats for your weapon and whatever your setup is, I think it doesn't really matter. Like I do that early grind for all the stones and all that shit. And then I start my build and I'm completely overpowered until I hit usually Altus. I'm probably still pretty powerful in Altus. And then if I hit Dragonbarrow, I'm completely normal. Dragonbarrow's it's actually a very late game area. But I do it earlier because I don't follow the weapon or the scaling. I don't follow the scaling of the game. I do have a region lock playthrough that's going to come out eventually where I do follow the game scaling, and that'll be later. Way later. That'll be next year when it comes out probably. Unless I can edit it soon and then release an abridged version. Not going to be anytime soon. Where am I going? Key. Trick or beat. It's like trick or treat, but instead of treat, you beat them off. Of course. Of course. But do you know you're doing it? Alright, let's go grab this real quick. Go kill that dragon. Some dragon grease. Now you know what? We're going to kill him with bleed because I forgot we're doing this weapon. Alright. We're going to use this on a little dragon over here. Yeah, I'm leveling up for Rivers of Blood for right now. So I can beat Commander Nile. Or Niall, or whatever the fuck his name is. Oh my god, my hand is going somewhere I can't control. Yeah. I'm sure I've seen a video like that. Alright, let's do this. Seppuku up. Seppuku up, I said. Did I even seppuku against the other guy? Alright, now check this shit out, right? Oh, look at that big damage. Because we got Pierce, right? And then we can hit him in the face, too. Oh, you fucking fuck. And that's kind of like our regular damage without Pierce or hitting him in the face. I was so close to beating him one more time, and I didn't time my dodge right. That's the one in the snowfield, right? Take some of those things to trick his soldiers. You'll beat him. You just gotta fucking charm his soldiers or whatever it is that does. Turn them against him. He'll kill Bols, right? I don't like Bols. I don't like him. Yeah, so this build, don't worry about the stats, right? For stats, you're going to want to just focus on pretty much arcane and whatever stat this weapon is focused on, so dex. So you're probably only going to go like 45 arcane. Probably going to get like 80 dex or some shit. Vigor 60. You always want to have 60 vigor in whatever build you're doing. Endurance just enough to wield your weapon and wear your armor. Like I said, armor matters. So make sure you have this. And then for armor, I would go for the Tree Sentinel set, but you could do you could wear Rakshasa set. You can wear whatever, you know, whatever you want. You're obviously going to get more damage with Rakshasa. Just remember you have shit defense. So if you're dying a lot, go for the armor. Go for the heavier armor and then learn the boss a little better. I promise it's worth it. In terms of buffs, I mean, Golden Vow, 100% recommend it. You're going to want, if you're dying a lot, Flame Grant Me Strength. If you're not dying a lot, you can use Blood Boil Aromatics and then use that to get even more damage. Like, we could be killing bosses faster with this build if we had Blood Boil Aromatics and the Bloodsucking Crack Tier. Is that what it's called? Bloodsucking Crack Tier? I think it is. Because that gives us even more damage on top of that. And we'll probably do that later in this playthrough just to kind of showcase that. I don't like it personally because if you don't melt the boss, you're forced to heal in the boss fight. And that sucks. Like being forced to heal in a boss fight always sucks. Because then you have to do it before you die. And you'll die in like seconds, dude. Like it drains it so fast that it's seconds, which is why I have this Blessing of the Erdtree. You could use Blessing's Boon, Blessing of the Erdtree, or I think it's like Bestial Vitality or some shit like that. And it'll heal you back up. Or hear me out. Use the bow strat and use a tiny hole to beat him. Oh yeah, you talked about that, didn't you? Bro, stop flexing your muscles. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Let's do this. Let's do this. Golden Vow. Yeah, this is pretty much the buff routine, right? This only has a Thorny Crack tier, and then it has the defense one on top, I think. Actually, I don't even know. What does it have? No, it just has pure defense, so I don't even have an offensive tier right now. And it's perfectly fine. I mean, we're doing insane amounts of damage. Alright, look at this. He's gonna die. Easy. Weak boss, though, so it's not really fair. Alright, let's go kill this lady. Kill her dog, too. Kind of rude. Gotta do it, though. Gotta put them out of their misery, dude. I'm gonna go straight DPS now, watch. Alright, don't get hit. This one and this one. I hate that one. But it does work. Alright. Then we could use Hellish Brewery, technically. I think Flame Grant Me Strength is probably... I know it does less damage, but you do get that endurance boost, so we might stick to that. Wait, how many of these do I have? We have 3. 3 out of 10. Can I craft them? Oh, yeah, we can craft them. Alright, we're gonna use those. Biggest damage. Go kill Rennala and her dog. Kill him, bro. You should probably put the turtle shell back here. For the extra stamina regen. Or anything, really. Just something to help us. That isn't that shield. Look at this long boy of a weapon, dude. It is so tall. I was gonna get that for it, but we don't need it. I wonder if we're gonna hit any wall with this build. And I wonder what it's going to be. Looks like it's here, right here. We're already hitting a wall. What the hell? I kind of want to play straight swords again, too. I do have a pair of Splendor Nobles and Lord Sworns. I'm back. Or you didn't miss anything. We're about to take on the doggy. Hi, back. I'm dog. Yo, dog. We're not taking you out. Don't worry. We're not putting you down yet. You have a long life ahead of you, I think. We'll prage. We'll prage for you. Alright, so you're gonna see my health deplete. Don't worry, dude. That's part of the plan. Kind of. Oh, that reminds me. I actually have the perfect build for this in this playthrough. We'll set it up in a little bit. Oh, I didn't seppuku. Fucking bitch. I didn't seppuku. Let me seppuku. Hopefully he doesn't kick my ass. Okay, yeah, he did kick my ass instantly. Yo, can you leave me alone, bro? I'm trying to heal. It's not my fault I fucked up. I mean, it is, but your fault for being a boss. Look at that damage, bro. Holy shit. I could actually trade with them. Right? Alright, I fucked up. I didn't do seppuku on time. Or I didn't do seppuku before the boss fight. And then kind of fucked myself there. And this is why I don't like going with the Crimson the Bloodsucking Crack tier, because you're at the mercy of the boss anytime you gotta heal. For just existing. Also, I forgot to pick up what I was gonna pick up right now. I'll pick it up in a bit. Would not recommend Bloodsucking Crack tier if you've never done a hit list. Yep, no, I would not either. Definitely not. I actually hate it. Because I'm not a hit list runner. So, yeah. You know, it works out sometimes, but most of the time it's just too much. And you can reduce the health loss a little bit, but it's kind of hard. That's why we're using Blessing of the Erdtree. We're going to get the shield right now, and we're going to put that on our back. And that's going to help us a little bit. Alright, see how fast it is? But I mean, obviously you have to know the bosses. You like have to know their movesets. And sometimes you'll like kill them and you have like a little bit of HP and then you just die. That's why we use Bloodhound step. Bloodhound step. Like in boss fights or what? Alright, what was I getting? The shield. You can stack this. This health regen here, actually. This will actually help a little bit. So you have this and Blessing's Boon. And that'll help a little bit. Just so that you're not dying too quickly from Bloodsucking Crack tier, if you do decide to go that route. But, yeah, just like mentioned, I would not recommend it. Especially if you're dying a lot. You know what build I would recommend it on, though? The dual-banded curve swords. Because even if you are dying a lot, it just takes one lucky try and you just fucking kill the boss. Such a stupid build. Parry jump attacks, can you fuck? There's a bleed. It actually looks pretty sick. A lot of fashion. A lot of fashion souls with this look right here. What's going on with my door? Wish Far it wasn't mommy. Me too. Me too, my friend. But it's okay, because we're about to kill a single one. Where are you, fuck? There you are. I didn't seppuku, did I? Fucking son of a bitch, dude. Come on. Yep. That's right. Okay. Can we kill her quick enough? How many hits was that? 4 both times. 4 hits. She died. You know what? One of the funniest kills I've gotten against her? It was that fucking drill weapon, the Marais Executioner sword. She's just lay there and I just drilled her to death, bro.
Where did he flee, my
Felt kind of wrong. Oh, look at that. I think we could level.
There are books and light that plenty.
Did the nuts. What do we need? Guess we're just doing faith now for the fuck of it. Allegedly single mothers too. Well, I didn't say it, but that is what happened. That is what we did. You know what? That weapon, I don't know that I like the playthrough too much. Especially since, like... Alright, hear me out. If Dancer's set had better defense than this set, for example, right? It would be so cool. But Dancer set is like a worse version of this set. I mean, unless you want to focus on light rolls. In which case, okay, that I could see the appeal. And I'm sure somebody would bring that up, right? The lighter armor that gives you the buff for dancing moves and shit. But just wear Rakshasas. You get defense. You could, you can get your medium roll.
I welcome. I am my opponent. Do you know how it came? Well, the shatter. It is by the matter, and so the Erdtree. Oh, you are free. I would say if you find, unless in which case you will Lord Radagon.
Hear me out.
However, Radagon taking the mystery as to why and moreover. In a fame when he
Wear regular armor.
you wish it is the great, sadly, and then
Yeah, but if you're doing the Marais Executioner sword,
you would do well severing.
that's kind of like the thing that, you can wear the Dancer set and get more damage because it's got that dancing move or whatever. But then you always have Rakshasas, which is also a DLC armor set, and you get it just as early, if not earlier. Yeah, I mean, it's just, it's just dumb. But yeah, I'd also just recommend get that Tree Sentinel set. It's one of the easiest armors to pick up in the game. It's guaranteed. Or you can kill that Burnall guy if you're not trying to do Volcano Manor quest. Or you could just do the first Volcano Manor quest and you get the scaled armor. And if you just really want to spend money, you can buy the Knight set to like hold you off with 51 poise early on. Right? There's a lot of easy easy setups early on. Alright, let's kill the fuck out of this dude. I'm gonna use Flame Grant Me Strength just because I don't want to waste a Blood Boil on this guy. Not worth my time, dude. Shit! Seppuku, bitch! Seppuku! Damn it, I could have killed him sooner. I hit roll, it just didn't roll. We're gonna die. We're gonna die to this guy. We're actually gonna die to fucking this guy. Dude, what the fuck? Am I mid-attack? I can't even tell. I think I am. Oh no, I'm just not rolling fast enough. It actually is fast. It's actually faster than I thought. Pretty much as soon as you lift the shield, you have to roll. Bull goat set with the dagger that has endure. Oh, I mean, yeah. Yeah, you could do that. Pretty good amount of poise there. Let's go kill a tree. We're no hippies here, so. Shit, I almost died. Fall, hurry. I almost died again. Please land correctly. Oh shit, look at the damage those arrows do. Holy shit, dude. Good. We're good, we're good, we're good. Now nothing will ever kill you. How good is the holy on that armor set? Let me look it up real quick. I don't think it has the highest holy negation though. This guy says the armor with the best holy defense is Crucible Tree Helm and chest piece mixed with the Tree Sentinel gloves and leggings. The Great Hood has a higher holy defense than the Crucible Tree Helmet. Great Hood. I guess it also depends if you value slash, but you probably value slash. That guy's probably just looking at holy and only holy. You do want slash resist too for Adan. And that's probably why I always recommend that set. What thing I gotta get for Commander Neil again? It's like a it's a One Wish Willow, bro. No, I think it's like the, what is it called? I think Bewitching Branch, I think. Same thing though. Bewitching. Yeah, Bewitching Branch. You can get them from the merchant in Liurnia, near Bellum Church. 3 can be found on a corpse surrounded by bats on the lower edge of Church of Pilgrimage at Weeping Peninsula. And I believe there's a recipe to craft them as well. But I don't remember. I know I needed some for one of my playthroughs because it's kind of an annoying fight. Depending on how you do it. If you're going to use a Bewitching Branch, make sure to go for the shield guy and not the swords guy. I always go for the one on the left. Is that the guy? I think that's a shield guy, right? I go for the guy on the left first. And I'm pretty sure it's a shield guy because, yeah, he has a shield, so definitely surprise him first. And then if you want, you can use it on the other guy, and they will both fight him. But definitely field guy. Let's go, dude. Fucking go, bro. Sword guy's basically useless. He dies too fast. No argument there. Definitely does. Oh, that's what we gotta. We gotta get Omenkiller fucking thing to progress here. Forgot about that. I forgot about that. Go kill Adan. I don't like him. I don't like that guy. Whee! How much you betting? Alright, let's go. Bebagoos guy. Hardest boss fight today. Hardest boss fight of all time. Let's go kill the Omen and get the medallion, the fucking Erdtree thing or whatever. Let's go. Do you know Torrent has a butthole? Did you try finger? Things that I'm least excited for in the DLC is the Torrent skin. But I did hear that there's a Knight Rider skin for Torrent. So maybe it's that time, right? To be an actual Knight Rider. Fortunately, yes. Damn. Disgusting. Now we know the question. What the dog doing? We know the truth. It ain't pretty, bro. Read everything. I'm like Yu-Gi-Oh! Hanma. I wish I knew what that was. I don't know what that is. Maybe I don't wish I knew what that was. Might regret that. Even lions. Damn. That's why there's 2 Divine Beast Dancing Lions, huh? You son of a bitch. I blame you for their moveset. I actually don't know how to fight those things. Still. Right? For however many playthroughs I've done, and the fact that you fight 2 of them, still have no idea how you fight those things. Bro, you should watch Baki. I watched some pieces of it, right? It was on. It was on at some point, and I was like, kind of watching it a little bit, but I just know that dude has like a really, really heavy wife. She's like one of the Godskins. Alright, we can't really warp anymore because we don't have that grace. So now we're just going to bleed out slowly as we make progress here. That's fun. Isn't there like 2 Bakis as well? Like, or is that like a different adaptation? Because I think the first one I heard of was like Baki the Grappler. But I think there's another show called Baki. There's several. Oh, shit. But is it based off the same thing? Or is it like a different... Or is it like just a different thing altogether? Let's go north. I wish I could think of an example, but I don't watch anime that crazy. So the only example I can give is like what Berserk 97 and Berserk like 2016. They're both based off Berserk, but one is, yeah, one's something. I'll tell you that. Baki the Grappler, Baki Hanma, Baki versus Gangin. I should have. Goddamn. There is a lot of Bakis apparently. Let's kill another tree. Because game loves trees. We don't though. Basically the order of it. Versus Kangen Ashura is basically a verse versus another verse. Got it. So Baki's just pretty much he's the protagonist of all these series, but it's the same Baki. Right? It's not like a different Baki. That's kind of where I'm confused. Like, is it the same? Like, is it like Goku, or is it like a different character altogether with the same name? Goku! Kill these things. Baki the Grappler is his origin. Yes. Okay. All right. Yeah. And that's the one I heard of first. That one's kind of old. So we were watching the newer one here, and that was the one with like that really big lady and like a weird prison scene, and just. Yeah, I don't remember too much, but it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny, and it was funny looking, humorous. All right, what do we need here? Let's make our way up, I guess. Making our way downtown. Do that. Oh, we do need to get to Fort Height and Fort Pharaoh. Trust me, it's the dumbest piece of fiction you will ever watch. I mean, I watched JoJo's. That's... Bizarre is the right word, right? Bizarre is definitely the right word. I love the references, too. All the references that they make in that show are fucking... Up my alley. Nope. See, that's one of my gripes with the Naira Kiba. I think heavy attacks do, as long as you're two-handing them, I think they do go through. Or they, like, hit better. But that shit sucks. My stand name is Red Hot Chili Peppers? What? Is that really one, or are you just making that up? Because it wouldn't surprise me if it was. I mean, you got AC/DC, but, you know, spelt really stupid. Ton Petty. Dude's name is Ton Petty. Not to be confused with Tom Petty. Cars. Not the cars, just cars, you know. Tongue, so. Oh, shit. It was a funny, video posted on X, and it was tongue, Sahur against Consort Radon. He was pairing him, dude. Good fight. Good watch. Am I forgetting anything? Oops. Forgot seppuku, that's for sure. Probably gonna die. Oh, I killed him. Okay. Newest addition to JoJo, Slim Shady. I don't know if you're joking or not. See, that's the thing. I can't tell because that show is just too random. You might not even be lying. It is I, Dio. You watch all of JoJo's, or did you stop at part 2? I saw the first season completely. I saw a lot of that season with like AC/DC and Cars, and then from there I just saw parts of it here and there. I didn't watch the whole thing, so I need to actually watch it from starting from season 2 onward. I just saw like random parts. I even saw some of the ones with like Jolene recently, but I haven't seen enough to tell you anything about it. Other than the fact that I understood most of the references. Bro, trust me, you gotta watch it. Yeah, I mean, everybody talks about how good it is. It'll make a grown man cry. I don't think it's ever that deep, but I'll check it out. I'll check it out. Probably one of these days on a weekend I'll binge a couple of episodes here and there. It is that deep. Yeah, brother. That's crazy. Alright, let's go kill the fake Loretta. Then we gotta go to Caelid. We gotta go to Fort Pharaoh. Then we gotta go to the other one. Fort Height and then Fort Pharaoh. I keep forgetting to go to Fort Height. You have to do all that bullshit to get all the little shits. Whatever they're called. And this is another reason why I do all bosses, right? Because I don't forget things as much. And when I try to like skip bosses or do region locked, I'm like lost. Not gonna lie, bro. Australia should get more recognition for making some of the most popular songs from 80s, 90s. I mean, I like some of the shit I've heard from them. They still make good shit out there, apparently. Cattle Decapitation and No Oblivious Goddess is from Australia, I think. Fun, run. But yeah, Men Down Under, bro. Is that their name? No, Men at Work. Men Down Under. What the fuck am I saying, bro? Men at Work. Land Down Under. Who Can It Be Now? Do you know AC/DC's from Australia? Okay, that tracks. I didn't know that, but that... Now that you say it, it makes sense. Right. Should have known. That guy's got a fucking voice, bro. Alright, let's go. Damn, this thing is so long that while she was in the peak of her jump, I still hit her. AC/DC. I gotta go over here. Oh, look at that. I left a little man here. Yeah, let's go from here. I like this. Seek Forsaken Depths. Yo, what up, Night Shadow? You're back. Tell me to seek the Forsaken Depths again. It's gonna be a while until I get there again, bro. I'll get there though. I'll get there. I'll get burnt by the three fingers. This three's better than two. Three. And the funny thing is that is actually how the hand looks. Alright, let's go. Come on. We don't need to kill these guys. Not a lot of runes. Kill these birds though. My bow at. Oh shit, I'm actually holding 3 weapons. Look at me. Doing what I said I wasn't gonna do. Midnight Oil was also from Australia. I don't think I know who that is. 80s, 90s, that's what that is. Might check them out. Funny because I'm like a big metalhead and shit, but when it comes to like 80s music, I'm probably more familiar with like new wave stuff than the metal scene. Unless it's like deep cuts, I guess, maybe. But like you tell me Whitesnake or something like that? No fucking idea. Right? No idea. Bon Jovi. I know a little bit of Bon Jovi. Not like super into them, but they got some songs that I know. Oh, great fucking stab. Great. Totally whiffed. Fucking loser. Alright. Put this to the test. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that just pierces right through that. That's actually perfect. See, I knew this weapon was good. Just don't two-handed, because then you can't do that. NXS is also Australian. Okay. See, I know them. I know who that is. Don't change a thing. I don't remember how the chords go, so forgive me for being completely off key. But I know that song and a few others. And I know a lot of like that new wave stuff. The Cure, fucking Goodbye Horses, right? I hope you know that. I hope you know what that song is, or what it's on. Dude, I want to do a fucking another Nagakiba playthrough. This is fun. I mean, we're doing it right now, I guess. I don't have to do a fresh playthrough of it or anything, but this is a fun-ass weapon, dude. Just the reach that it has is just so good. Right, it's fast, long reach. Literally, the only downside is it doesn't stagger. I mean, unless of course you do like, what is that fucking Asher War called? And then you got all your bases covered pretty much. So when you're gonna use curved greatsword run, I could start one of those. I don't know that I have done one. What are some curved greatswords? I maybe haven't played one of those. A good idea. How to steal ideas from What the Dog Doing. Part 3. Yeah, I don't think I've done a curved greatsword. I don't think. And we have a shitload of them that we can use, because we can farm the beast one. I know how to do it early. I know the tech, right? You just use the glitch, you skip over there, and then you farm the beastmen. You know, I wonder if you can farm the beastmen, or if they even have it with that key at the belfry, right? Like, do those guys have it? Because if not, we would just use the belfry, skip, or whatever. Either way works. And then obviously the Omenkiller, or the Omencleaver, not Omenkiller Cleaver, because that's the axe. Which I also want to do a playthrough of that someday. The Great Axe. There's just a lot of weapons that I want to play. And that I forget about. Alright, so we got the large club. We gotta get the spiked, whatever the fuck those are called. Where are those at? I think we just skipped them, didn't we? Hold on. Give me a second. Isolated merchant in Dragonbarrow. Oh, okay, so he's in Dragonbarrow. And he is with the, I believe he is with the fucking Bellbearing Hunter, right? Yeah. We'll go there. We'll go there early. Bloop. I need to go to Kaled anyway. But now we're going to kill a gargoyle. Going the wrong way. Let me look at the curved swords real quick. You're not talking about the Gert, the Great. The girth curved swords. No, the great ones. You're just talking about regular curved swords? I've done curved swords. I did the bandit curved swords. And then we used for that playthrough, the region locked, we used the Eclipse one and the Spirit Sword, I believe. Not very much, but we did use them. Just a little bit. I have done curved swords. But I don't think I've done great curved swords. Let me check those out real quick. Curved great swords. Freya Dismounter. Yeah, we can get Dismounter early. Omenkiller. Get that early. Beastman Cleaver. We can get that early. Monk's Flameblade. We can't get early. Bloodhound Fang. Obviously, we can get that early. Onyx Lord Greatsword. I don't think we can get that early. Field Tunnel. Oh, yeah, you can get that early. We've done that early, actually. Zaymor Curved Sword. Can't do that early. Magma Worm Scale. I think that one is the Magma Worm and yeah, Ruin Stern Preps. We can do that one early. And then Morgott. We can do that one early. So the only one we can't do early from the base game is the Monks. And then obviously we can't do the Horned and Freya's. Unless we do like a New Game Plus. I said Curved Greatsword, so you got both wrong. Oh, you did say that. Well, I can't read, so joke's on you. Hey, like that. I like them apples. Pretty sure I got all this guy's spells. The Beastman one seems pretty... It does actually. It does seem pretty good. I thought it was a great sword. But I guess it's a great curved sword. Great. Great something. Yeah, we could farm that early. We just got to do the skip. And then get really good at fucking killing those Beastmen. Because they're actually a pain in the ass. Has a higher than average guard counter. Guard counter? Would you use it as a shield itself then? Instead of like using a shield with it? Because you can do that obviously with certain weapons, so I would imagine that's the idea. Yes, okay. That's cool. That's actually pretty cool. You know what other weapon you can do stuff like that with? The Giant Crusher. Or... What's it called? Giant Crusher? When it's made out of stone? I think it is, yeah. It has a lot of guard reduction and damage negation. Not 100, but I mean it's got a lot. Enough to make it useful. Alright, fuck this dude. Let's go kill the other dragon. See, we're already here, so we're just killing bosses. I look fucked up. That was so mean, dude. Dude got stabbed with the sword that's like 5 times his height. Alright, dragon, go. Blood boil. Seppuku. Let's go. Get on torrent. Let's go. Go. Don't waste time. Oh, I hit him. I actually hit him. Easy. Easy, boss. Oh shit, hopefully my stream didn't drop. It looks all fucking weird right now. Yeah. The Beastman has 81 physical defense and Giant Crusher has 88, so it's not far off. Yep. That's cool. That's actually sick though, because I could actually use it like a shield. Which comes in handy against Malenia, believe it or not. Right? If I don't have enough distance to run away during waterfowl, I will block with the weapon. We did that with the Narakiva. And believe it or not, it worked. She did not break my guard instantly. But obviously that's going to be a better weapon for that. It's not nighttime. Kill this dude too. You know what? Knowing now that I could parry these guys, if I had to do the Morningstar playthrough again, I would probably parry all the ones that I could. And then the ones that I couldn't, I mean, I would obviously have to fight. What am I doing? I'd obviously have to fight, you know, with the Morningstar. But I would probably put like Sacred Blade on it or any other Ash of War just to make it so that I wasn't struggling. That's probably one of the worst offenders for that weapon, if not 100% the worst enemy. Everything else in the game was fucking easy, including Consort Radon. I think the first time we first tried him was with that weapon. Let's go, let's go. Holy shit. Ah, great. Great miss. Still dead, man. Be honest, I'd level Reduvia, then farm the Beastman for the sword. It's not a bad idea, except for the fact that you have to spend into Arcane. And that's probably my biggest gripe, which is why I've gone into looking for early weapons that are powerful. And so far, the best that I could think of is the Banished Knight weapon from that dude, or just the Great Stars in general, right? Not even upgraded, just the Great Stars. It's just so powerful that you can get staggers and then just like loop things to death in your base playthrough. Knowing you're going to use the bleed infusion. Oh, probably. If it's the best one, I probably will. But you know what I could do? I could focus on like strength and then just use greases, because I like doing that too. Like I said, after playing the region locked playthrough, I've kind of grown fond of like using greases more instead of just like always going for bleed or stuff like that, right? Keeps my Keeps my options open for stats. Especially if the weapon isn't like the best for bleeding. Like this one's really good for bleed because we can keep hitting successive attacks. We can use seppuku. But like for the Beastman one, maybe I won't use bleed because we don't have seppuku. At least I don't think we do. That'd look really fucking weird. And not everything bleeds. But if you use greases, then you're gonna do more damage just using the boss weaknesses as opposed to trying to, you know, shoehorning bleed everywhere. Which is why I only try to do bleed builds if it makes sense. Which, you know, just a lot of times it just does. A lot of times it does. I'm back. I was rune farming. You gotta put in that work, dude. You gotta farm all those runes, man. Kill these dudes. Want to know the funny thing? Don't tell me that bleed is the best affinity. Please don't tell me that. I don't want to hear that. It can use Stormblade? Oh, no shit. That's insane, dude. That's actually insane. What am I doing, bro? What am I fucking... I'm gonna die. What am I doing, bro? What am I... This is the second time I do this in a boss fight. Where I try using seppuku as a fucking... as an attack. Isn't that like a really slow weapon? So Stormblade on it would actually be really good. And then you just put greases on it like we've been doing with the Flamberge. It can also use seppuku, but when Stormblade is there, it's kind of hard to beat. Oh, you could use seppuku on it? I'm gonna have to go bleed then. No, I'm just kidding. Interesting. That's weird that you can use seppuku on it. I wouldn't think that a weapon that fucking massive would get seppuku. I mean, is he really trying to die, bro? Like, oh, bro. He's just doing it for attention, man. Yeah, I think Stormblade works really well. And in terms of like moveset, I'm gonna assume that the curved greatswords aren't the fastest weapon in the game. They're probably on the slower side. What am I doing, bro? Please stop. Dude, I'm so lucky he didn't come up. Ask Kratos what he thinks about being impaled. You know what? I'm actually waiting for the God of War remakes. I hope they come out on PC. Or the trilogy, I mean. Yeah, the trilogy remakes. Whatever the fuck. I really hope those come out on PC. I'll buy them if they do. But I'm probably a little bit on that no disc, no buy train right now. Mainly because PlayStation doesn't have any fucking games. So the only way I'll buy a PlayStation game is if it's a fucking Souls game. Which pretty much been true for like the past few consoles, right? Discovered with Demon Souls. Bought Bloodborne PS4. I did buy Final Fantasy VII. I ended up getting it for PC anyway when it came out. Don't really care that much for it. Got Rebirth. Don't really like that game. But I did get Demon Souls Remake. And yeah, Souls games are pretty much the majority of my fucking games. Or the majority of the reason I would even buy a game on a console. This is why you give your children a PS5 so you can take it away from them just to play God of War. Where am I going, dude? Why am I lost? What the fuck? We're going backwards, aren't we? Yeah, we are. This is like the rune farm of the ball or whatever. I never do that. Let me put a marker because I'm directionally bad in this game. No, we have one. It's just we don't really use it. And I have God of War Ragnarok? Whatever. One of them. I have one of the God of Wars. But I want to play the other one first. The first one that came out. for the PS5. But before that, I want to finish 1 and 3, or 1 through 3. I did 1. I played 2 a little. I didn't finish 2. I did Chains of Olympus. And then that's as far as I got, I think, for God of War games. New game plus 15 on God of War Ragnarok. God, new game plus 15? They have new game plus in that? Right. Is it on give me God of War difficulty? Alright, let's try to get to this fucking place here. I beat GNA every time. Oh shit, here's a dragon. Here's a dragon. Let's kill this thing for runes. That way, X256 can feel right at home. Right? A little bit of dragon farming here. What should we put on? What can we put on here? How far down is this? Right there? It's by that? Okay. We have time. We have time to do this. We have time. See how fast we can bleed him. I love God of War so much. I beat all the games. Alright, here's the real question. What's better, the original trilogy or the new ones? Moment of truth, bro. Alright, let's see how fast we can kill this dragon. Even the mobile one? There's a mobile one? Nothing surprises me these days, I guess. Look at this fucking damage, bro. Yeah, that's for sure a lie, bro. Fuck. Come on, dude. Don't stop hitting the fucking dragon now. I want to kill him before fucking the seppuku buff runs out. It won't be long now. I think it's like 30 seconds or 40 seconds. You know what I noticed? He's not giving me the bleed buff. He's not reapplying it. Give me that, bro. Give me those runes. See how many runes he gives me. Popping the foot and using the thing. 191k. That's not too shabby. Not too shabby. Let's go get that talisman. Oh, we're still losing health. Let's press. See, if we had Stormblade right here, we would just melt these bats. But this thing's not too bad. It can hit things from the sky. Yeah, I'm capping on the mobile one. I beat every other one, I bet. Right, every other one I beat. There we go. All right, we got that. I think we got all the medallions. Is there anything else we should? Oh yeah, let's go get this, right? Isolated merchant. Let's take care of that. In my opinion, Greek trilogy the best. I love Greek mythology, so that's why I want to get the first trilogy even more. I really like the first game. I know it's probably not aged the best compared to modern fucking God of Wars, maybe. I have no idea. But I like I said, I like Greek mythology and shit, so felt great. Also, now that I play a lot of Souls games, I'm kind of spoiled, and I don't really like a lot of other games. Souls games ruined gaming, bro. They ruined all of gaming. All of it. There will never be other good games, ever. Actually, I need to find something to, like, play on the side. Because I've just been doing straight Elden Ring. I did try Mortal Shell. I wasn't too big on the combat. And then I saw somebody post, like, some of the issues with, like, the engine, the Unreal Engine. And yeah, it makes sense that with those issues and the combat feel, it needs to be tuned up a little bit so that it plays smoother. Because essentially, like, the enemies targeting is kind of busted. And that's why it was, like, really hard for me to dodge. They have, like, this fucking lock-on that's too good, essentially. So until they, like, fix that. And I don't know, maybe I could work around, like, how, like, clunky it feels, but I definitely can't work around that Unreal Engine issue that guy was pointing out. He said it was Unreal Engine. I don't know if it's true or not. That's, like, the issue itself. I just realized how many runes you have. I get home from the movies tomorrow. I'm finished straight to rune farming. Yeah, dude, it takes 2.8 million, 2.6, almost 2.7 million just to level once. But I mean, I don't even need levels at this point. Like, really, you only need to max, like, if you're trying to optimize a build, like, 2 stats, right? You just need whatever endurance you need, whatever vigor you need, and then, like, let's just be generous and say you max 2 other stats, and you could pretty much make any build with that amount of levels. And that's usually, like I said, I usually finish at, like, 224, but if I finished at, like, 250, that would be, like, universally good for any weapon. All right, let's buy that weapon that we need.
How can I?
Custom. Yeah, I bought my first one of these in my last playthrough. Crazy, right? Dragon Grease. How many of these do we have? We're maxed out. Yeah, we're good. We got everything. Oh, you know what? Let's sell the bullshit we don't need. Don't need this. We picked that up right now because I was just on autopilot mode. What am I doing? Yeah, selling some bullshit. When I be commander now, I'll be so happy. Need those. You just need those branches, man. Need the one wish willow, bro. I'm not like 100% familiar with this moveset, but I know like enough to get by against him. Just dodge when he does like the lightning strike leg thing from the sky. That's easily punishable. What else does he have? He does a close one that's not too hard to punish either. Kind of like this great shield. And I don't know. He has. Make sure I don't sell anything I'm supposed to keep. Large club, we need to put that away. Put that away.
Have a safe
Commander O'Neill took me 5 tries. Commander Nile has taken me 20 tries and I haven't beat him once. I think the worst attack that he has that I have issue with is when he hits the ground with that giant lightning fucking tornado thing. The instant one. I never know when it's coming, so I just get hit by that a lot. He doesn't do it a lot, but I mean, he does it, right? Something that he does. So just, you know, like I said, just try to punish those weird leg attacks that he does. Those are the easiest punishes that I know of. There's also one where he like charges across the map at you. That one, if you can get that one, like if you could bait that attack, you get a huge punish on him. Obviously, you have to dodge it though. When he hits the ground with the lightning leg, it doesn't matter how far you are, you're still getting hit. No, that's the one that I know how to dodge. That's the one that I actually understand. But I dodge into him. I don't know how you dodge it. I roll into him, which is what I recommend. But those are the only ones that I know how to dodge for him. You can check out my playthroughs and you'll see me fight him. Usually, like I said, he's usually not that hard. I don't know his moveset that well either, so it's not like I'm good against him. I just make sure I punish the same attacks consistently. What? Where's my roll? I had no stamina, I think. I was out of stamina. Yeah. I was out of stamina. So I hit him and just stood there. This is the hardest one. This is the hardest one. It makes Elmer look like a baby. Forgotten New Game Plus gets harder. Yeah, there's like a misconception that a lot of people have. And they think like, oh, you're a higher level and stuff. The strongest you will ever be in this game is your first playthrough. Period. You have the highest defense. The enemies have the lowest defense. And with the exception of like Rotten Wing Sword Insignia and a few other things, they don't even matter though in the scheme of things, right? Like you're not going to get that much stronger because you put those on. What am I doing, bro? You're still going to be stronger in your first playthrough. Especially when you take into consideration Vigor caps out at 60 and you can get that early, right? I get it early. One of the first things I get. Oh shit, I actually got the time right. I thought I fucked up. That's why I rolled twice. I usually roll away from that. I've been playing God of War a lot. Any Game Plus doesn't feel different to me, so I'd be forgetting. We got the weapon. We can kill this dude. Yeah, let's go kill that guy. It's a fun boss, right? Maybe? I don't know. Maybe it's too easy. We won't put him to sleep. We'll beat him fair and square. Fair and square. Yeah, I don't know how fair it is to use a bleed build on him, but good enough. Guy's a dick. Because in God of War the bosses is just way too easy for me, so I don't break a sweat against them. Elden Ring is whole different. On a whole different. I don't know, man. People on Twitter, they're saying that God of War's got better combat, dude. One of those Twitter takes, right? Probably. God of War got better combat, but Elden Ring is way harder. No way. No way does God of War have better combat. No way, bro. Oh shit, I almost died. No way, dude. I mean, at least I have something fun to look forward to, I guess, if people talk it up like that. Like, I didn't think the combat was bad for the first ones, right? Like, it was fun. I didn't think it was, like, great, because it's, like, button masher type combat. But it was fun. It was fun to play. I think we could go into Altus now. Yo, what the dog doing? What are you saving all those points for, bro? What are you saving all those points for? You're worrying me, dude. I'm gonna have to put in more categories for you to spend your points on. God of War damage is nothing compared to Elden Ring. God of War will do good damage, but Elden Ring, you straight up get one-shotted. Oh yeah, dude. Have you been to the Consecrated Snowfield at all? Like after, like the Hidden Path of the Erdtree or whatever? I'm not familiar with how far you've beaten Elden Ring, if you've beaten it at all. Holy shit, this damage is crazy that he's doing, I mean. I don't even know. Well, there's a guy out there in the Consecrated Snowfield, and this is like where the game always decides to kind of fuck me. He's a magma worm, but he hits you once, bro. 60 vigor, doesn't even matter. Best armor set. Good luck. You'll probably die anyway. Right? Literally one-shot you. With like some of the best armor in the game on. Oh shit! Speaking of one-shot, holy shit! Alright, we're not putting this dude to sleep. We're gonna kill him. Killing his ass. One way or another. That means we gotta keep killing this asshole. Where's my roll? God damn it. See what I mean by damage? Oh yeah, dude. This is no game joke +5. It's too much right now. It only gets worse from here. It literally only gets worse from here. I still have what, 2 playthroughs to reach the cap of difficulty. So not next playthrough, but the next one will be the cap. Fuck! Damn. Those aren't even heavy hitting attacks either. Random little slashes. Alright, we might have to go with the armor here. I don't think it's going to make a difference, but we'll see. Why is it not backstabbing? The fuck? Alright, one more try, and then if we die, I'm going to put on the armor. Put on the good armor. The fine stuff. I hate when bosses get you in an animation where you can't even dodge and you straight up die. Yeah, Matir is guilty of that for sure. Fucking hate Matir. If you can kill her in one phase, you're doing yourself a huge favor. Nope, we're gonna die. Oh, we made it out. We made it out. Sorry, buddy. Like I I was spamming my circle button and it wouldn't let me dodge. And you know what's funny? People think that you could just roll out of everything in these games just by mashing the roll button. No, sir. Good luck. Good luck with that. If it was only that easy. What are we missing? Oh, let's go kill Radon. Let's kill Radon. We're going to Altus first. No, we'll tackle it. We'll tackle it tomorrow. I'm gonna call it a day. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll try to be on tomorrow. See how that goes. Happy Radon my first try though. Damn, that's actually pretty good. I didn't beat him my first try. He was pretty fucking tough. It didn't take me a lot, but it was definitely not like super easy. I think when I got to him, he already had undergone the first nerf or whatever. Star Scourge Radon, because I guess the original one had like a lot more health or something. No idea. But yeah. Anyway, I'll catch y'all tomorrow.